guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna go ahead and do my 3-minute makeup look as well as my 5-minute makeup look, and we are also going to do my 7-minute makeup look. And I do have a 3, 5, and 7-minute makeup look just because it depends on how much time I have. I'll do one of these looks. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump on into it. So first off, we're going to start off with freshly exfoliated and moisturized skin, and I am filming this on like real time. I do always go in with a primer first because since I am not using foundation, I'm only using like a little bit of concealer. I do want to make sure that my face looks as perfect as it can possibly look. So I do take a pore filler primer and I do put it all over my skin, and then I go in and I push it into my skin as well to make sure that it is all absorbed. As that is absorbing, I do fill in my eyebrows. It is up to you to go in with like a corrector primer since I'm not using foundation, but I choose not to use the ambient light primer from Hourglass. It's just a little bit too greasy for my skin, and I do have oily skin, but if you have very dry skin, I do recommend it. So this is my favorite eyebrow pencil. It is almost out. I need to buy like my 10th one already, but I do just lightly fill them in and then I just leave it for now. Since I don't have any foundation on, I just go in with my fingers and touch it up. So I'm going in with half a pump of that concealer that I showed you before, which is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I honestly haven't found another concealer that I like better than that. I'm just being really honest. Even the Tarte, and I just really haven't found any that really fits me well, color match wise, and gives me a little bit of coverage. So I'm just putting it on the under eyes, my nose, my chin, and any kind of blemish that I may have. As you guys saw, I do have one right now, which is very rare. I don't break out a lot, and I'm just going in circular motions. The brush that I am using is a e.l.f. crease brush, if you guys are wondering. Once I blend everything in, if I feel that I need to, I will go ahead and put it over my eyelids so that I can get rid of any redness or puffiness. It really just depends on how much sleep I have and what it is that I really want to cover. So I'm going to go in with, again, a half a pump. I only go in with half a pump at a time because sometimes a full pump will be too much. This concealer does let out a lot at a time, so be very careful. And all I'm doing is putting it under my eyes and just kind of getting around my nose to get rid of any redness just as much as I possibly can. Now, if you are going to go in with a powder foundation, you can definitely go lighter on the concealer. I think that this is still very light. As you can see, I've basically barely even used anything. So no matter what, it doesn't matter how much time I have, I like to add definition to my face. So I'm taking the Temp2 contour bronzer thing that we got in BoxyCharm for the month of, what was it, October? So, and I'm just gonna go ahead with a Real Techniques sponge. I went ahead and I bought this again. I decided I would go ahead and try it out. Since it is the drugstore compared to the Beauty Blender, I would still be more comfortable throwing this out. So I did kind of use a little bit too much. It is a newer product, but I have been using it the whole entire month and I really do like it. If you don't have this, I do recommend like a darker concealer. Everybody has been using the LA Girl concealers. It's really nice. And then I go ahead and I set everything with a translucent powder. I am making sure to use a translucent powder because I did go in with the bronzer. If you do like the cream bronzer or cream highlight, whatever it is that you want to do, I always recommend translucent, but it's completely up to you, whatever it is that you want to do. If you want more coverage, use a powder foundation. But that is it. That's my 3-minute makeup look. That's what I want to look like whenever I just don't want to look completely dead. But if I have 5 minutes, we'll go ahead and pack on the mascara. This takes a little bit of time because I do seriously like load on the mascara. If you are a pro at lashes, you can just do lashes and skip the mascara part. So as you saw, the color I used was a plum color. It just really complements brown eyes. Use whatever it is that you want. Another really good color for brown eyes is a bronze eyeliner. Just keep that in mind, and all I'm doing is lining my waterline and tight lining my lashes. So I do try to go with a brown mascara, but it was pretty clumpy, pretty thick, and I tossed it out because my eyes are very sensitive and I don't want to get a like sty or something. So I do recommend tossing out your mascara every 6 months, guys. And I gave up on that, and I will end up going in with a black mascara. So it is up to you how natural you want it to look. If you want to look a little bit more natural, use a black mascara. I mean a brown mascara, I'm sorry. So I do go in with the It Cosmetics. I think this is the Super Lash Mascara, and let me tell you, this is freaking amazing. It is also cruelty free, so that is a bonus, and it doesn't irritate my eye at all whatsoever. However, it is not waterproof or smudge proof or anything like that, but it does give you some length. So as you see, I do kind of back comb just a little bit, but I do make sure that I get most of the product on the base of my lashes to make them look a lot fuller. So it is up to you whether or not you want to go ahead and use a lipstick. Normally I don't, but I'm just showing you guys what it would look like, and this is the 5-minute makeup look. So let's go ahead and show you guys the 7-minute makeup look. That is so hard for me to say. 7-minute makeup look. Let's get on to it. So if I do have 7 minutes, what I'll do is I'll just start by creating a wing, and I will just go ahead and draw the lines. And all I do is do it from the middle part outward. It just really complements my eyes, makes them look catty and fierce, and yeah. So you can do whatever you want. You can also do it before your mascara as well, but I'm just showing you what I would do if I had a certain amount of time. Obviously, it is completely up to you. And then I'll go in and add some highlights because who doesn't want highlight, right? And then what I'll do is I will take a brow mascara, depending on if I use a wing liner or not. I will go in with the clear. It just depends on how bold you want your brows to look, but I do find that going in with a brow mascara really does help my brows, since they can tend to look a little bit bushy. So this is pretty much it, guys. I normally don't spend any more time than 5 to 7 minutes on my makeup, for real, and this is what I like to do almost about, like, I want to say maybe 2 to 3 times a week. This is what my makeup will look like. Other than that, I have no makeup on. It is very important to let your skin breathe. Just keep that in mind and just be happy with what you got. So don't forget that I love you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.